You know it's strange. Some of the most emotionally intelligent people you'll ever meet don't feel smart. They feel different, like they're always watching, always analyzing, always one step ahead, but never fully inside the moment. And if that sounds familiar, this might explain everything, because there's a type of intelligence that almost no one talks about. It doesn't come from school. It doesn't come from books. It comes from experience, from moments where you had to figure things out before anyone explained them to you. Psychologists call it something interesting, traumatic intelligence. And no, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your brain adapted. It learned fast. It learned deeply, because at some point, it had to. And once you understand this, you start seeing yourself differently. So here are the signs. The first sign, you can read a room instantly. You walk in, and before anyone says a word, you already feel it. The tension, the mood, the energy. You notice small things, a pause in someone's voice, a slight change in their face, the way someone avoids eye contact. And you don't even try to do it. It just happens because your brain was trained to scan everything, not for fun, but for safety. The second sign, you understand people better than they understand themselves. Someone says, "I'm fine," but you know they're not. You feel it. You notice what they don't say, what they hide, what they avoid. And sometimes it's exhausting, because you don't just see people, you feel them. The third sign, when things go wrong, you don't panic, you get calm. While others freeze, you think. You adapt, you find solutions, because chaos is not new to you. Your brain has seen it before, so instead of breaking, you become focused. The fourth sign, you overthink human behavior, not random things, people. Why they said that, why they acted like that, what they really meant. You replay conversations. You analyze patterns. You try to understand what's under the surface. Because for you, understanding people was never optional. It was survival. The fifth sign, you learned how to act normal. You smile at the right time. You say the right things. You blend in. And from the outside, no one notices anything. But inside, it feels like you're performing, because fitting in is something you do, not something you feel. The sixth sign, you rely on yourself, not because you want to, but because you learn to. You don't expect people to fix things for you. You figure it out alone, quietly, and people see it as strength. But they don't see where it came from. The seventh sign, you feel everything deeper. Music hits harder. Silence feels louder. Small moments stay with you. And sometimes you wish you could turn it off, but you can't, because your brain doesn't just process the world, it absorbs it. The eighth sign, you don't trust easily, but when you do, it's real. You don't do fake connection. You don't do surface level, because you've seen how empty that feels. So instead, you wait, even if it means being alone longer. The ninth sign, you struggle to relax. When things get quiet, your mind gets loud. You start thinking, replaying, analyzing, because your brain is used to being alert, used to watching, used to expecting something to happen, even when nothing is wrong. And the 10th sign, you carry a quiet understanding that most people don't have. You've seen how people change, how emotions work, how pain shapes behavior. And because of that, you don't move through life blindly. You see things deeper. You feel things stronger. And even if no one says it, you know you're not like everyone else. But here's the part no one tells you. This isn't just damage, it's adaptation. Yes, it came with a cost, but it also gave you something rare, Awareness, depth, understanding, the kind most people never develop. So the question isn't, why am I like this? The real question is, what will you do with it? Because this intelligence, this way of seeing the world, it can isolate you, or it can connect you to the right people, the ones who don't need you to perform, the ones who understand without you explaining everything. And when you find that, everything changes. Not instantly, but slowly, quietly, because for the first time, you're not just reading the room. You're part of it. You're not just watching life. You're in it. And maybe you were never too much. You were just aware.